I got a phone call from my niece. She said there was a terror attack and Oriya is missing.
Tell me a little bit about Oria and her personality.
I mean, her name, Oriya, means the light of God, and she was the light of my life. She was a very jumpy girl, very happy girl, always keen to help, and the most beautiful girl, but she had the presence of a giant. You couldn't ignore her. She was a party girl, and especially these nature party, we call it the peace people. They go there and they dance and they have fun and they sleep all night and then they have a little camp. I didn't know she was going down south. I knew she was going to a party, but I didn't know where it was.
Can you take me through how you found out at the weekend and what, where you were, what was going on at the time?
I was in New York on Friday and I got a phone call from my niece. She said there was a terror attack and Oriya is missing. I was confused because I just woke up and I remember that I started to shout, no, 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 no. And then I looked at my phone and there was this message from her, Mom, I love you very much. And that was the last message from her. I learned more when I got here and over the last few days. When the shooting started, her friend, Sharon, and Sharon's boyfriend, Shachar, they all got into the car and started to drive. But these bastards, they knew exactly where the cars will go. They just blocked the road. They shot with machine guns and they hit Shachar. And the car started to spin and then flipped over. And then Oriya went out of the car and I guess she started to run. She found these bushes and she tried to hide there. She was texting with a boyfriend and they were promised, okay, well, when I get alive out of here, we're gonna get married. And in the end, he was the one to find the body. What creature does this? The only place in history that I know of this kind of behavior is Nazis. My whole family perished in the Holocaust, almost all of them. My grandfathers, they pulled themselves together and lived. How they did this, I don't know. And I don't know how I will.
You've studied the Holocaust academically for more than 20 years. You've met survivors. I wonder if there's any inspiration you can draw from them about how life goes on after something unspeakable has happened.
Music was my life, and this research of the Jewish composers that perished in the Holocaust it's a topic that goes with me for over 20 years. I interviewed a survivor, Alice Sommerherz.
How can someone know? I agree with you.
She lost her husband in the Holocaust, her friends, her family, her twin sister. I asked her, how did she go on after all she's been through? I mean, she was such a happy person. She said, life is beautiful, and you need to see that.
Only when we are so old, we are conscious how beautiful life is.
Do you believe that? Do you believe that life, one day you'll wake up and think life is beautiful?
Right now, life is shitty. And thinking that she's not coming back, it's I don't know how to do that. I know that I've been through pain, before. I lost people. But to lose a daughter.
What do you find helps?
I have my brothers, and I have to say that my friends. And I can tell you that in times like this, you get to know who your friends are. And I found how many of those I have. It's one of these things that changes your life forever. And honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do.